Omo, still on the matter where we need to find justice for concerning Mohbad. Make una come hear reggae. The blues wey dey spoil now because of the lie wey dey the matter. Make una come hear how the matter take dey play. We need justice. Certain things wey we say we no know before, we dey know now. Like the one wey Wunmi come tell us say na bike na he put our celebrity take go where hospital. We need her to bring the bike man when he carry Mo go hospital. And the man when he equally help them carry Mo for in car, in neighbor, when he go knock for in door, we need those proof. She equally won't come tell us. He say now that time when he carry am with bike to hospital, now he can't say his husband don't buy. It didn't dawn on her to call any member of the family, wey either in papa or in mama. He can't call Mo cousin. My people, something did this matter. It didn't end there. They equally come they ask and say, you don't do vaka anybody since you marry Mohbad. Now the court inquest when they answer question. Our sister nothing answer the question. He keep quiet. Omo, things they happen. Make we listen to some of the things when they happen. Don't go there. Oh yeah, let's listen together. Ooh.
Wunmi situation, Wunmi did not follow the rules. She messed up.
Really?
Wunmi messed up. Yes, Wunmi messed up.
How?
Because there are some questions they asked Wunmi was confused. She didn't know what to answer. And you know in the courtroom, they ask you a question and you cannot answer. They beat your body language. And the judge can actually know the answer by what. And you keeping quiet, they already know what the answer is.
Yeah, because I was told, please, can you just cite one or two examples of the question? Because the person that was in the courtroom that told me, probably I did not say it well, so that the audience can understand. Please say it, please.
There are a lot of bloggers in the courtroom, and Wunmi knew all their faces. He said, I know a lot of people in here that do not like me. They've been saying a lot of bad things against me, and all of them are in the courtroom. He mentioned all of them, he got their names. He knows all the people there.
Really?
Yes. He said everybody was laughing. All the West, what's this man? This West man, Western, whatever. He mentioned all their names. Everybody was just laughing. Oh, she's watching everything going on the social media.
Wow.
So now, the thing is this. After Wunmi spoke, the whole place became disarray. The lawyer was going out with Adura. Mohbad was going out with Adura. We just discovered that Mohbad was last person to go out with Adura. And then Adura came in. He became confused. They told him to lie because they know that they cannot force Adura to talk. Because it's his right. If he wants to talk, he has the right to keep quiet.
Yeah, that's true.
And because he's a 15-year-old boy, because they know that if Adura should talk at that time, everywhere goes scatter. Because they will tell them exactly what really happened. And they do not want Adura to say something that's going to go against what Wunmi said in court. Because Wunmi messed up. Now, Wunmi came to fight Baba in that sort to mess up Baba because he believed that Baba came out and been saying a lot of stuff against her. Now, what happened was that the court were reading the body language of the family. They are looking at the body language of Mama Mohbad. You know that Mama Mohbad was just a line between Baba Mohbad, and she couldn't even say hello to Baba Mohbad. Baba Mohbad, later on she reached out to speak to Baba Mohbad, but Baba Mohbad was very careful that I don't want to talk to you because I don't want to come and you know that you want to talk to me. Oh, Baba Misoro. Oh, well, Baba Minili. Oh, when you come to me, you have to Baba Mama. Go to Baba Mama. So they cut only also from whipping Baba because of TV. So. So he said, go and talk to my lawyer. Why do you want to talk to me?
Oh, it was right in the court.
Yeah, in the court. He said, Baba Misoro. Not that lawyer, I mean now. So you go to me, go to Baba Misoro. No, Baba Misoro, no court. So, and it was right because any people pass off me, I go back. Only Baba Loko need to think about it. So talk to his lawyer. So now they ask Wunmi, you know all these cases that we are talking about.
Your head is no sorry, my dear. Ori e o pe, omo bewaji, ori e ko pe, ori e o pe. Iwo ìdílé yín lẹ máa rí shame. Whatever happened to Mohbad, you want to worry where to you logical idiot. Don't suffer pay also a mother. So equal Mohbad or join. You people are stupid. So sorry, my darling brother. So if people are illiterate, come here. We will not stand for you. Tí wọ́n náà bá rí experience nǹkan tí bàbá àti ìyá Mohbad rí, tí wọ́n lose ọmọ ológo wọn. You will then you have a wife to your son, or your son has a wife. Anyone that happens. So bá ti rí irú ẹ̀, má pe àwa Nigerians pé ká wá bá yín sọ olóṣì. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa máa lọ kiri bí olórí burúkú tẹ̀ forí yín gbé pè nìyẹn. Olórí town council. Continue, my brother.
So, Wunmi, like I said, Wunmi was there. You feel free to answer some questions. They asked Wunmi, in your testimonies, you've been mentioning Neva Mali, and then you never mentioned Sam Larry. Did you have anything, since you're married to the Mohbad, do you ever have anything with Sam Larry? Wunmi said, give me water. He drank water and she refused to talk.
That's what I heard.
So you can't have anything to say. You don't have anything to say about if you have anything. Then he's a lawyer. A lawyer not came out so that that's not a question. That's a personal issue. Cool. It's a personal
Really?
issue. Yes. So now the court we're just nodding the head. So don't worry. You already pick our answer in your silence.
No wonder they told me that many things happen.
A lot of things happen. Jerry, in this case, I'm putting it to the world that because there's a conflict of people are actually misleading. I mean, they are misinterpreting what we're talking about.
Yeah.
This is true that Wunmi did not kill Mohbad.
Yeah.
Wunmi did not kill Mohbad at all. Mohbad died on his own. But Mohbad died out of negligence of Wunmi.
That's true. That's what
That's Wunmi. All these things we are saying is totally different from what you said to the police.
Thank you. So was she the one that told?
Bleeding profusely. Now you are telling us that the wound is nothing. It's a minor injury.
Okay, so she's the one that told the police that.
Yes, now.
Because I've been saying it.
He was bleeding all day. He was losing blood. So now, what she's saying is totally different from what the police are saying. I mean, what she said to the police. Because she has come to the police, she wrote a statement, and in a statement, she said Mohbad was bleeding. One of the other guy, one of Mohbad, the DJ, he said, I am not there with Mohbad when we were back. Asked Wunmi. Wunmi was the one that was there. Then I asked Wunmi, Wunmi is claiming everything. I am not there, I don't know. Everything, all the night, almost 60% of the question they asked Wunmi, she said she doesn't know. I don't know. Okay, now, let me start bringing out some points from what she said.
Okay.
She said, they asked her, if Mohbad's injury is a minor injury, why did you call the nurse? He said, it's a minor injury. Mohbad was even feeling fine. He played when we got home. Oh, Mohbad played when you guys got home? He said, yes.
Okay, so they asked that question.
He slept well? He said, yes. Okay, at what point did he have, so what happened to the bleeding? He said, bleeding? There was no bleeding. It's just a minor scratch. He said it's just a scratch that Mohbad sustained from the injury when he was fighting with Prime Boy. Minor injury? She said, yes. But where was the blood that Baba and Mohbad's younger sister claimed that they saw? It's just a normal stem blood that's come out from an injury, just like a scratch. Wunmi, because in that kind of case, she has lost that part. Just know that Wunmi has lost that area of negligence in that courthouse yesterday. So they are hauling, even the lawyer, they are in disarray right now. Because she did not expect all the questions they asked her. Some questions they asked her confused her. All her questions, all her answers was really, if you look at it very well, it's not correlating with what she said to the police.
Because I was thinking, am I the one that heard it only? Am I the only one that heard what the police said? And what I learned from what she said?
They did not want any of that testimony from Adura, because if Adura should open his mouth there, and whatever he said is the case, what Wunmi said is a young pepper, like your word. Everything will scatter. What would have happened to Adura that we came to the house and be saying that he's not feeling fine? How are you not feeling fine? They asked him, don't you want justice for your own elder brother? You cannot talk. I'm hungry. Okay, if we give you food, will you have strength to eat to talk? He said, okay, how long should we give to you? He said, 1 hour. How can we give you 1 hour? We don't have time here. 1 hour for you to do what? To get that strength? Then they had to answer the very test yesterday. Definitely, Mohbad and the lawyer must have told him, because he's a minor, that he should act sick so that they can go home and groom him more on what to say.
Yeah, but remember, Wunmi was the one that foremost mentioned Adura, regarding the that he was speaking to a particular person from the Malians. Who is this person?
Yeah. Maybe Adura would have come and defend himself. Why didn't they allow him to talk yesterday? Why did they come with that strategy? Why was Mohbad going like the whole court kept quiet? Why is Adura? They say step outside. Where we need him to come and give his own testimony. Go and bring him into the courtroom. By the time they came to the courtroom, it's like Mohbad and Adura. They went to go and talk to Adura, and Adura was coming sick. So you don't want no justice. You really think that they would take Mohbad and Adura. What if road by there? Wow, but the guy,
No.
I think over the Yafure.
Lion to share your daughter. My shame mistake.
Because everybody can see how messed up this family is, and then Mohbad. Now they can see why the whole thing is really, really messed up. They asked me what happened in the car. If you notice what Wunmi said, she said our response is totally different from what Primeboy said. Primeboy said, Wunmi and her husband were arguing in the car. That's what Primeboy said. What said Primeboy is that if he had not did an interview to the world to tell us his own side of the story, the police could have beaten him up to make him lie. That means we won't even know anything from Primeboy today. But over to the next adjournment, he will come and defend himself. Then we'll have to hear what he has to say. If what he said, because he claimed that Wunmi was having an argument with Mohbad, and what we're talking about, he doesn't really know what we're talking about because they were using code to talk, so they just having misunderstanding. So now, in court, Wunmi said it was Adura and Primeboy that were having issue. That when they came out of the show, and there were some motor to block him, and Mohbad said he was so tired, wanted to go home, and it was like Nisuru. To block motor money, they can't slant shit all over the stage. So that when you're unfortunately, I want plans Mohbad or surround Mohbad. Okay, you take money out, they give them 100,000 naira. But those people said, no, I want you little more. So he said, okay, Adura, take this money, let's share over. Don't move before our boys here, and Adura wins for a long time. That was what got Primeboy angry. And then, so when he came back, Primeboy was like, he said something to Adura, and Adura, like, rudely responded back to him. And then Primeboy was like, Mohbad, where's him? I'm sorry now. And then Mohbad was like, I was like, what's your money? Look at what your younger brother is saying to me. No, the power, can you come? And then Mohbad was trying to say something. And then Primeboy said, shut up. And that's what got Mohbad angry. And then, no more too. And now, when he said, the moment that he came down along with Mohbad, and then they said, at what point did they start fighting? He said, no. What do you mean you do not know? When you're not in the car? But when Mohbad came out of the car, I came out with him to start to go and call people. Girl, then what do you mean? Why do you go and call people if you don't see them fighting already? Maybe became dumb. She could not talk. You claim to say that you don't see them fighting. If they're not fighting, why do you get out of the car to go to another
get help
people to separate them? You keep saying that you don't know. What do you mean? Are you not the wife? What is the presence there for? Wasted. You want to go there, go to him, unless you don't want to let you. In fact, we came there to confuse the whole situation in the courtroom. You were there, you are not. Wunmi is a side chick, not a wife.
No, you will not share. Go engage it.
She's a side chick.
No, it's not side chick.
Unless no matter what that came to confuse the whole thing. Okay, at what point did you go and cause people to come and separate Mohbad? Only by the time she went to come and talk people. Give me distance. I want people to look with because you tell me the convoy. I want to look at it up with what the Chechen miles man while over me. So before you came back, Mohbad and Primeboy already started fighting. And by the time you came back, Mohbad already sustained an injury. That's what Wunmi said though. And they were like, so you did not see them fighting. So why did you go and call people if you did not see them fighting? Wunmi, so the answer.
So who told the police that they missed the fist, Mohbad missed that fist and hit his hand into the car and crashed into a glass?
She claimed that she was not there. She did not see. By the time she came back to the scene. Mohbad has already sustained an injury. And so, she came in the courthouse, in the courtroom the other day. And then, the judge...
Mind you, her child was in her arm. Liam was with her.
So when you thought that, when you get out of the car, where would you put it? Did you go down with Liam? She couldn't even say anything. There are a lot of questions that Wunmi was so quiet. So quiet. So now, okay, you said the court was a small minor court. You said yes now, but they got home. They played. Mohbad got home, and then everybody had a great time. You went to sleep. The next day, then they started talking because they had an argument of a visa. There was an argument of the visa thing that happened. That's one of the things that we're arguing about. But they said that argument was not a serious thing, the way the internet is painting it. Even Mohbad came to meet her the next day and apologized to her. But not being to pay 3 or which is sustained injury. You still make a joke. They asked her, at what point did he start having serious pain? He said, no, there's no serious pain, just a minor pain. She even clean. Now, I'm actually using, if you listen to me very well, I'm being careful with my words, and I'm actually putting everything in code. When we said, then I asked me, at what point did you now involve the nurse? When we said, in fact, she was the one that suggested hospital. Oh no, just as in, she shot herself in the foot. She shot herself in the foot. Because why would you be a wife and a useless wife?
How would you have even suggested when it was not even relevant?
Then I ask him, if the wound is not a big injury, it's not a minor injury, why did you suggest to him to go to the hospital? Because we thought, I say that it was the one that suggested to go to the hospital. But he shot herself in the foot. So you suggested for him to go to the hospital. Why did you suggest to him to go to the hospital if it's not an injury, a serious injury? He said, because I just when he was saying that he was having a little bit of pains there. Whenever he rubbed before, he'd be paying. It's not okay. So at what point did you now inform the nurse? Yes. She claimed that it was one of Mohbad's music DJ, Darusha or whatever that got the nurse. Okay, so
Spending.
You called the nurse all the way from Puton. And he stays for 2 days. The nurse came. The nurse actually arrived on Thursday, Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
Okay. So now when the nurse came, what were you doing? I was there. He has forgotten that she said she was there. That they gave Mohbad a shot. And then when the nurse asked her, at what point Mohbad now died? Now she said, I was not there. I did not know. What do you mean you did not know? Because you said that. How do you know where they injected Mohbad? Because you were the one that said you witnessed it when they injected Mohbad in the hand. But then I was there when they gave him one in his hand. The other one, I was not there. What the hell are you talking about, girl? Oh, I don't know what are you doing? I was cooking in the kitchen. Yeah. You were cooking in the kitchen when a strange nurse that you have never seen before came into your matrimonial house. You left Mohbad with a strange nurse, and you were busy cooking downstairs. The same cooking that you could not cook for Mohbad, that it was your Mohbad younger brother that was the one that went to go and prepare Indomie for Mohbad. You don't want to go to the police that it was Mohbad younger brother that prepared Indomie. So what are you doing in the kitchen? And you were cooking when a stranger is with your husband. And so at what point what happened? He said that's what she started hearing, and you're cooking your family. And the next thing was that she ran upstairs and she saw that Mohbad was sweating, he already peed on himself, he vomited the food here. So if Mohbad has already eaten, what food are you cooking downstairs? All because over you are recruiting the people of Wunmi, because anything. That was all the I don't know, is because Kofi Ferris in Mohbad. How can you be a wife? After a man that is the head of the house, you are the nurse to a man. A stranger came into your home and you did not supervise. Mohbad was vulnerable at the time because people from the camp of Wunmi are saying, is Mohbad a child? Is Mohbad a baby? Mohbad was vulnerable at that particular time. You are the ones that suggested that he should go to the hospital. And yes, you are claiming that the wound, can you claim that the wound is a minor injury? Or why did you want mommy, why would someone want to go to the court if the injury is not a big issue? They asked Wunmi, did you ever call Mohbad's parents? You not get quiet. And there was a dragging of legs at the courthouse. And so you not call his parents all this while because it's not a big issue. It's a minor injury. Okay. When Mohbad died, at what point did you call Baba? I did not call Baba. So somebody died. At what point did you talk to I only call my mom Mohbad, but you refuse to call Baba? And because I'm not in good terms, talking terms with Baba. So who do you talk to?
Even in death,
yes. And I go, as I said, when I said he shot herself in the foot, and the court will listen to a testimony.
Even in death.
They are smart. And they are smart enough to see that there are some questions they ask you deliberately because there are some things they've asked you earlier before that they asked you again, and it's not whatever you said, it's not even matching here.
Yeah.
It's not relating to whatever you said in the past. And they were taking note.
That's true.
They were taking note of that. But they're not going to argue their own whatever. The essence of the corona inquest is to find out the truth. Yeah. By your body language, your question they ask you, they will find out the truth. So now, he said, I did not know. They are saying that I killed my husband. I cannot be with my husband. The husband that I've been with for 10 years. I've known him when I was in GSS 3. So you've been dating Mohbad when you were 14 years old. Okay, cool. You've known him for a long time. So at what point did you know Naira Marley? It's not that you did not know Naira Marley. That it was true Mohbad that you got to know Naira Marley. And okay, that she did not even want Mohbad to sign with Naira Marley. Alright, yeah. They asked Wunmi, ever since you got married to Mohbad, has any man ever slept with you? Wunmi Badake. Everybody started laughing. We made no talk. A lawyer came out again. How can you be asking a personal question? Is that the reason why we are here? Which is true. That is a personal question. But the judges asked her that question because they wanted to find out if what Baba said
is true.
It's true. So she could not answer the question. Our lawyer tried to interject and all stuff like that. But the lawyer said, well, am I happy any question here? That's the personal question. Let's move forward. And we could not even say anything about it. So that means you've been promiscuous then. Because you're quiet, the silence, you keeping quiet shows that. Because you cannot even defend yourself when they ask you that question. Because, I'll tell you go back to bed already. You would quickly have something to say to defend yourself. Silence in the courtroom shows that you might not say that, yes, I did it, but your quietness shows that. Exactly. Yeah. So those are the body language and what was going on. If you notice that Mama Mohbad came to the courtroom this time around, what she did this year, this time around was different from the other one. She came to the courtroom this year, this time around,
yeah.
trying to be sober, and she was crying all through. She was crying all through because it's part of the game. Sympathy.
Because I wanted to ask you.
She was,
she was crying.
She cried all through. When she sees the camera is at her face like this, she said, sobbing. Could be 9 years.
Really?
The first time.
Yeah, the first time I'll do a dark photo.
Wow. What the second conquest, once she see camera at her face like that, she start crying. It's because she has been, they are listening to what people are saying outside, they are watching whatever, and they knew that, and some people say, you lost it, oh, there's Sukun, and then she was playing along. For pity. All right. She was down the line. You know, the lawyer, they could see that she could not even go to Mohbad to say hello. They could see that they were all against. She came to the courthouse, she was holding Wunmi's hand, and they were like, okay, because we're taking note of all these things. They were taking note of every single thing, how the lawyer took Adura out, how Mohbad came and took Adura out, and Adura came back to start forming sick. Now, you said Baba was bringing different women. Well, you already said Baba, I've already told you that it was Mohbad. Ejo, what does Baba Mohbad bringing different women to the house got to do with this case that we have on ground? Even though that she was trying to take a pound of flesh against Baba.
True.
She threw also not so of Baba.
Then,
when she said that,
them know to you to
Baba
be irresponsible.
But they refused about to about what is already there now. They let her talk at home. Everybody were looking at they looked at Baba's faces, and Baba was like, it was just like. So if Baba, as old as he is bringing different women into the house, what is our own problem? But Baba also have to, if what she said is true, I'm just trying to be in the middle. I'm not supporting anyone. Why would Baba bring different women into his son matrimonial home and be entering another? So is it possible? Any logical reason you can like? Is it really, really possible?
I don't know how far that is true. And he didn't say it was true to me. He didn't say it was true. He didn't say it was true to me. Baba was open to Tony.
I'm telling you the truth. He was like, you would definitely when he said that because they knew that she just did that to throw another stone back at Baba to rescue Baba because of what Baba said against her.
Yeah.
If what he said is true, it was true. Why would Baba bring Ali to Mohbad? That's very disrespectful. Because someone will pay and no one pay, and then it will backfire later in the future. That one is out of the case. And instantly everybody knew that one. What was on here? Oh, driver was like, what do you mean? They want to compare yourself with Baba. In fact, when she said that, everybody was just wondering in the courtroom. Because go match but go and lay. Baba is bringing at Ali. What's your own problem? Million way. But we also know on the other hand that Baba, how can Baba bring our girlfriend
into the house?
But even if it does, what is your own problem? Does it correlate with what we're talking about here? We're talking about we go look at Mohbad and talk about gay and okay, that is just what she claimed that it was because of that what the point was trying to make was that she and Baba were so close before. And then it was that messed up the whole thing. She talked about the placenta. The main reason that she said placenta, that's the main reason why Baba started having issue with her. They started falling apart. She claimed that it was Mohbad that said Baba that she should not give Baba the placenta. And immediately she said that there's another moment in the court. What do you mean? Even the judge, the lawyer, like in Yoruba, that wow, Baba only to see placenta. And then immediately they said that blew out the case, and she became confused. She was in disarray. She couldn't even say it as in like, oh, people shoot Baba. Let's say. But
Baba she went to
the class statement when they kissed her because even the lawyer was like, everybody knows that in the Yoruba placenta to Baba. All what she said yesterday were just. They knew that after the conquest, the lawyers were talking and said that they were angry this time around. There was nothing they could pick on what Wunmi said or true. People were also you are pinning, you are nailing Naira Marley, but you refuse to nail Sam Larry.
So what was it that she said about Naira Marley?
That was between your husband, and you were exonerating Sam Larry against Naira Marley.
Okay, can you tell us what she said, bossman?
No, all what she said, she said she denied that she didn't know Naira Marley at all. In all
she denied. She didn't talk about the threats and everything, assault.
She said she talked about the threat, and she said the threat was coming from the camp of Naira Marley.
Okay.
So all what she mentioned, even when she mentioned names of those people that were threatening her, she mentioned Naira Marley, she mentioned some people, some boys, all those boys in the camp, but she never for once mentioned Sam Larry. That's what they asked her. In all these things you've been saying, you've been hearing Naira Marley, all about Sam Larry. She kept quiet. That's when they asked her the question. At what point did you ever have anything to do with Sam Larry? We don't know if you talk. And they started laughing.
Okay, she didn't say anything.
She didn't say anything, no. Then the lawyer said that no, they don't ask that question. So all this why you don't mention Sam Larry name. Because if I wanted to know what you want to be, you refuse to mention Sam Larry. Okay, at what point did you go to the social media and start writing like, hey, can you let him you kill him, take your trophy? They asked that. Who? were you referring to? Oh, yeah, Naira Marley now. They are the one that killed my husband.
Hey.
So, in the courtroom.
Okay, so she said Naira Marley them are the one that killed her husband.
On the online, it was the nigga.
Eh?
Now it's your husband. You were claiming nigga. You were claiming that you were now your husband. I don't want to kill your